Started streaming. Make sure it's coming through on this end. Do this. Copy, close. Over here. Go over here. Put it in there. Put it in here. And say hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Under Construction. I'm your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. We are on Tolbrand, as we always are. We have many farms and fields to do today. We have to continue towards Bellington, without getting too in the weeds of what we have to do. I know we worked on this little stand of trees last time. We did scenery, but last episode, which was 2 weeks ago, we did a lot of sort of pre-programming. Oh no, we did a lot of programming for the Lionhead turn. We didn't test it though. There will be more Trainz content tomorrow if you tune into the community channel, which is not linked in the description, but I can change that. Let me do that. I think if you type in youtube.com/Admiral Ellis, it still takes you to it, which is not correct. It should take you to my channel now, but whatever. That'd be the way it'd be. Videos. Yeah, it's at the Iron Horseman, so that's fair enough. That's the way it works. I'm just gonna add it to the description. Hold on. There we go. So if you desire additional Trainz content, hey flying dragon. If you want additional Trainz content, you can find it over there tomorrow. And also, while I am promoting things, there are 8 packs of the second batch of trading cards left. The third batch will be coming out probably before the end of next month. So if you want to buy the 2 packs together in one order and hang on and wait and hope that those 8 packs don't go, then by all means, hold your horses. But if you want to get on those last 8 packs of batch number 2, which was the Great Experiment, go check out the website in the description and buy trading cards. Anyway, before we get going, obviously we have something that we need to do that I didn't get to do last time. Well, I did get to do last time, but it was towards the end. So, without further ado, let's play now Tetris. Also, Audrey's here.
Hi guys!
Anyway, let's play now Tetris.
Yay!
I am the man who arranges the blocks.
You already seen me a second. I was literally just standing here.
Dragon, I assume you mean 2 weeks ago, because last week we didn't have an episode. Unless you really enjoy having a week off from me, which I wouldn't really blame you for. Oh, man. But yeah, no, last week of me ripping my hair out, I'm sure that was very entertaining for some people. Some people being not me. But I do look forward to the next time, next week, when we get to sort of see if that all worked. Oh, Jillies is going into Siege. I reinstalled Rainbow Six Siege the other day to play with some other horsemen. And unbelievably, it wasn't a mistake. I had a lot of fun. We all had a lot of fun. We had some really good matches because Eastrail carried us. Like, I'm not going to lie about that. That's exactly what happened. And I don't enjoy breaks, but that's my life, and I stay stoic about it. Respect. I don't enjoy breaks either. You know, a week when I don't do this is just a week of lost progress on Tolbrand, which is, I'm going to have you not make any noise on your phone, please. But you can stand there, you can be on your phone, just don't watch any videos with sound. Or if you want to borrow my headphones, you can.
What's your podcast called again?
This is called Under Construction. Why are you gonna... You better not put it on in the background. That would be some echo chaos. I don't need to hear my podcast, my show, on my show. And man, I'm screwing up. Jillies, aren't you supposed to be like shooting ops or something? What? Right now it's called Under Construction. This is... What I'm doing right now is called Under Construction. The podcast is called The Terminus. I am. Yeah, well, you better be getting good out there. Wish I could join you. I would say after this, but we do have this small child to watch, so. Hey, Mew. Agility's Mew might be joining us at the train club on Saturday, depending on where we go. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Come down to the Province Northern for a brief meetup, everybody. Everyone that's within range of Rhode Island. Oh, ooh, that was like a T-spin. I'm hyped for the ball game too. So we're gonna be. I may have mentioned to you that Vert's going to be joining us. Vert bought 2 tickets, and the person that was supposed to come with him is not coming with him. So I'm gonna try to sell my ticket and sit with Vert. I got a little bit of a tan. It's only 2 sections over, so we'll migrate over to you if if people start leaving. I have only been to the beach twice, and one time was not during the day. Which was the one you wanted from me, but I had traded to Gloria? I can't remember. Probably the Milwaukee Road. I can't remember if that was it, but that might have been it. I did get some trading done on the wedding trip, which was great. But I'm so excited for Batch 3 to come out, if for no other reason than more trading possibilities. Just more cards out there in the wild. Although I would love to sit down and do an actual like a Loco-Dome game. We did some double headers on the trip. That was fun.
I see people
I think if I remember right, the first game it was Simon and I versus Milky and Dean, I think. And the first game we just totally rinsed them. In the second game we lost a pretty close match. So that was fun. Hi, BB. Did you put my thing on for me? Thank you.
You got a message
From Fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, I see that I see that I have pings. I'm trying not to get distracted by. Oh no! Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Oh, Jillies, please remember to bring your cards.
You have a lot of fans.
Got to attempt a doubleheader. I mean, if it's the 4 of us, but no, Gloria's probably going to be working. Like, there's a very, very high chance that. Actually, no. I know that Gloria's going to be working. So it's just going to be the 3 of us, which makes things awkward. Unless we can convince O'Gillies' dad to buy trading cards, because he's a big foamer too. But we can definitely do just regular verses, or, well, we don't. I don't. We don't have the 3 hours to do Loco-Dome. Things are coming down faster now. Things are coming down fast. Like, I've been at this for a while.
Yes, I'm good.
I've been in the zone with not Tetris. Put this over here. Put this over here. I wish they would stop giving me these zigzag pieces. I feel like it's been 75% zigzags.
You know these people?
I know some of them. I'm gonna be going to a baseball game with this one.
So
In just a couple days, actually.
what's this guy's name?
His name is Mew the Enigma.
Hi,
If you look at
Hi, Mew the Enigma. What?
Enigma.
Enigma. Yeah. Hi.
This is why.
Why?
I wish you knew what it said.
I know what things say.
No, you don't. You just
I-
had to ask.
Oh my goodness.
All right, there we go.
And it is a guy who has N.
And I mean, that's true. There is an N
A purple.
in that
no,
name.
right here. This purple guy.
That is an M. That is not an N.
I said M.
And
M.
I don't believe you.
The guy with the purple N. That's
Okay,
why.
I did not beat any of my high scores. That's a shame. All right, we're on to Tolbrand. Let's do some actual Tolbrand stuff. Let me turn off the not Tetris window. Let me check my DMs. Hey, Audrey. Tell us to check Discord. No, I see it. I see it. Let me just check on my other stuff.
Huh?
I like how Jillies asks Fruit. Oh my god. That's one of the dumbest.
Why, bruh? Why, everybody?
Fruit asked Ogillies to tell me to check Discord. Therefore, Ogillies tells me on Discord, check Discord.
Bruh.
Ogillies'
Really, guys?
outstanding
Really?
move.
Really, guys?
Alright, let's see. This is all set.
They're so
I can
funny.
probably delete this tile. Good evening, Stellar. Alright, there we go.
Good evening, Stellar.
Let me just make sure all these roads are at the edge. Actually says, alright. You don't have to rub it in, Audrey.
But wouldn't.
Never mind.
What a rub?
Never mind. Okay, let's see. Is this all set to here? Yes, I can delete this. Julie's playing chess while everyone was playing checkers. Sure. Oh, hey, Mopac. Let's see. Did I put the little electrical box down? Nope, I forgot. I need to do that. Oh, there we go. Red electrical stuff. Old. There it is. Put this here. Speaking of chess, if anyone ever wants to play chess with me, not during an art of construction stream, but still, if anyone wants to play chess with me, I'm always down for that. Find me on Chess, the superior chess website. And or hit me up on Discord and we can play 5D chess with multiverse time travel, which is clearly the superior version of chess. Do I want to play chess right now? I mean, genuinely, yes, I do want to play chess right now. I cannot play chess right now. Also, you're playing Siege. Focus on one. How about we both focus on one game at a time, and we can play chess later. What about that FPS chess? I mean, I haven't played FPS chess. I've seen it. I do believe that it is an interesting version of chess, but I don't think it's up there with the likes of 5D chess.
I remember the first time when I went on YouTube.
Yeah, what'd you see?
I was here once and I seen you streaming, so I went in and I seen you do podcasts.
That's not the first time you ever went on YouTube, though. I somehow I doubt that's the first time you ever went on YouTube.
How?
Because you knew what YouTube was. You
no,
didn't have...
like going on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Or like a stream or something. That's my first time going on one once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't judge me. I'm the first one.
What do you mean? Don't judge you? You're 9.
Don't say that out loud.
What, are you embarrassed?
No.
Yeah, I thought not.
I'm tightly. I don't know. I'm not there.
Audrey told me not to divulge her age on stream.
No.
I'm gonna dox you.
Very bad.
The only 5D chess is the only game that makes me a genius and the most stupid man on earth. Yeah, no, I love winning a game in 5D chess and not knowing how I did it. Doing it completely by accident and not knowing how. Hi, baby. Ah! Bye, baby. There goes the woman I love.
Oh, we jump scare. And I'm still
Alright.
What?
I think this is okay, and I can clear off these extra tiles.
Bro, you didn't even chat. You didn't even type anything yet. You only typed one thing.
Stocks the child and other stories. Yeah.
Bro.
You guys want to know Audrey's location? Right here.
Hey,
Right here.
You don't listen to him. Don't listen to him,
Audrey is
bro.
right here.
Don't talk about my location. You don't come to this house.
If you buy trading cards, you get my address.
No!
It's just the truth. I have to put a return address on them,
and
they're being shipped from here, so.
Sussy buckets.
And I don't have a P.O. box.
You're sus.
I'm not paying for a P.O. box.
Don't find my location. Don't find our locations.
Yeah.
The one time you can find his location is when he gives you training cards.
Yes. Audrey watched me package some trading cards earlier. Because Mew is dead set on owning every pack of trading cards I have, it turns out. Which I shouldn't be in the business of poking fun at my best customer. However, goddamn man, leave some for the rest of us.
I don't forget.
There's only 8 card packs left of the second batch. You're lying, Audrey. I saw. Unfortunately, she will not get to see that. No, she just left the room, ran away, chased the dog. All right, let's do this, and then we have to do the field to the left, which I'm gonna make twice the length. Knight E2. Knight E2? How are you doing Knight E2 as your opening move? East, there should be a pawn there. East just committed betrayal to his own pieces. I am behind on pack 1, that's true. That's why you just need. That's why you have all these cards. It's a leverage, and then you won't even need to buy any of batch 3 because you'll just have all the batch 2 cards. And horseyed and horsant.
What?
It's chess. You wouldn't understand.
Bruh.
It's a game for brilliant people. Oh yeah, then how does the horsey move?
You use your hand?
First of all, best answer. Second of all, no one knows how the horsey moves.
I bet all y'all know how to play chess.
Some of them know how to. Some of these people know how to play chess.
Nobody.
This one I play chess with most of all.
Oh.
Also, what's very
Audrey,
funny.
Somebody said Audrey. Hi. Hi.
It's funny that 2 people have written your name and both of them have got it wrong.
Yeah, you got my name wrong. You said Audrey. So this is how I spell my name. A-U-D-R-I-N-A.
Nope, you missed a letter.
Well, I'm not. A-U-D-R-I-N-A.
No.
N-A. There's
No,
2
you
A's.
missed a letter.
What?
You said A. You need to do A and A. No, that one's also wrong.
You right. Why is everybody writing my name so wrong?
Well, see, the thing is, on the internet, when you get upset about something, people do it more.
Imagine somebody call me Aubrey, but my name is
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Like the actress. I mean, honestly, that's kind of not like that's not an insult. Being called Aubrey.
I mean, everybody got my name wrong. You all got my name wrong.
It's Audrey spells it like so.
A different way, guys. A different way.
Or for short.
A different way.
Audi. Yeah, Audi Murphy.
Oh!
My lips are super dry, so that was a terrible. That was a terrible attempt at an Audressant. A terrible attempt at.
Audressant?
Yeah.
What? What do you think I was?
A chess move.
Look at that.
You're a chess move. Augury.
Augury? Oh my god.
Augury.
Augury? My name's Audrey.
Now it's augury.
Audrey.
Augury sounds like a bad mood you might be in. I feel augury.
See?
That was me. I wrote that.
So Ellis got my name right. That's how I spell my name. The first one, when you say C. Ellis, that is my real name.
See, now we're just doxing you more.
Okay, now we're gonna. Oh.
Audrey.
Audrey. I like that name.
Yeah. Speaking of Augs, R6, Rainbow Six instead of Tetris. No, I don't think I'm gonna be doing. I don't think I'm gonna be doing Rainbow Six. I mean, if all the matches were as short as the matches that we did at the end of the other night, then maybe. Excuse me.
I like how everybody tried to spell my name.
By the way, speaking of trading cards, because this just popped into mind, I was thinking of what you guys could debate on what locomotive Audrey would be. But speaking of trading cards, we're missing something. with all of the trading cards that are out so far, there are about 50 cards that are out there in circulation, there is something that is missing. Batch number 3 will come with the very first tank engines as trading cards. We have the Docksider, the B&O Docksider, and also the hilariously awful Bulgarian thing, which has a wheel arrangement that nothing else on the planet has, so I've granted it the wheel arrangement name of the Bulgarian type, because I don't know what else to call it. It's a 212-4T. It's absolutely monstrous. It's probably the most powerful locomotive that has ever run in Europe. Except it's got, yeah, it's got problems. It can probably go about 6 feet before you need to refuel. But even still, it's, you know, it's a wonderful thing, and we just have to figure out a couple of stats for it and get a picture for it. So it's going to be an interesting batch of cards, that's for sure. We have stuff as powerful as mountain types in Class 3, which is insanity. Careful, don't bunk the mic.
Oh,
no, not the
sorry.
Soviet monster. Don't touch it again.
Look, I moved it. You told me that.
No, I don't.
Move it.
It wasn't about you moving it. It was about you touching it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not the Soviet monster. It's it is a 412. Sorry, a 212-4. The Soviet monster is a 414-4. Yeah, well, agilities, you've got pretty good odds of picking up Frisco 1522 or the much more powerful Illinois Central 2600 class in batch number 3.
I'm cute.
You are cute.
Why is everybody putting heart in the thing?
Because they like mountain types.
Alright, but
Yeah, I mean, the Illinois Central mountain types are, I think, aside from the Yellowstone, which is one of the legendary cards, spoiler alert, the Illinois Central 2600 class, I think, is the most powerful locomotive in the batch. So it's the second most powerful locomotive in the batch. And it is going to be a Class 1. I was tempted to make it legendary after finding out how good it is, but nah. Fruit wanted to inform you he got cards. Yo! I need to do a thing if somebody buys cards midstream. Yeah. I should go through and show you guys what they got. That's what I should do. That should be the thing.
How long is this video?
Hey TJ.
Hey bruh.
Neither of them are New Haven R3As, that is true. Congratulations and thank you for buying trading cards. Yeah, they're beasts, honestly. I didn't know about these locomotives. One of my favorite things about doing the trading cards is about learning. I know you guys are on Rainbow Six. I saw you go into the game. No, it is a tender edge. It is a tender edge. The 2600 is a tender edge. But I didn't know about it until I started making these cards, and that's one of my favorite things about making the cards, is learning about these locomotives that I would have never heard of otherwise. Oh, we're missing a fallow field. We don't have one. Hi, Audrey.
Hi. What you making there?
Farms.
I thought this was a train thing.
Yeah, see, there's train tracks right here.
Oh. Sorry, everybody. I thought this was a different type of video today.
Well, some days I work on the trains specifically, and some days I work on the world around the trains.
Okay.
Today is one of those days.
World. Woo!
This is looking a lot like From Charlotte to Geiger. I mean, I hope you can gather some inspiration or something. Okay, that's why we're not using the fallow field, because it looks terrible. Yeah, it looks bad. Okay, we'll do something else.
It looks bad?
I mean, it looks bad. You can see.
It does not look that. It looks like a brown poop.
Look how you see how you can see the same
Guys,
bump.
it looked like somebody pooped.
Listen to me. You see how you can see the same bump over and over again? You can see how the pattern repeats. It looks like a bunch of squares. That's not good. I mean, it does. It's just
It
dirt.
looks like poop, everybody.
It's just dirt.
Poop.
All right. I understand that you are the age that you are and obsessed with poop, but you're gonna have to stop.
Why?
Stop being obsessed with poop.
I'm not obsessed with poop.
I don't know. You sound like you're pretty obsessed with poop.
It looks like no, I'm not.
I don't know. That's exactly what somebody obsessed with poop would say. We're gonna get straight out of Trainz 2006 is right. I get a UP class 9000 in a trading card. Oh wait, no, not in a trading card. I assume you're talking about something else. How much? I should go check how many packs Fruit ordered, and then we can congratulate him on the number of packs that he ordered. I got pinged again.
You keep interrupting me like you're on a live right now.
Okay, that's cool. I just got sent something extraordinarily secret, which I'm glad I was showing Trainz and not my screen, because that would have been a disaster. Would have been worse than doxing Audrey. It is literally squares. I said it would have been worse than doxing you.
Doxing me? Everybody doxing me?
Yeah.
What? Why is everybody putting mystery marks here and like emojis?
There are no emojis. There's one emoji. Those are exclamation points. That's punctuation. That's not an emoji.
I mean, I said.
You said mystery marks. What is a mystery mark?
Like a mark with a mystery in it?
Do you mean a question mark?
Yes.
Okay.
I called it a mystery mark. I don't know why.
Well, the scene is literally squares indeed. I hope you guys are riveted. But yeah, I love learning about these locomotives that I never would have heard about earlier. Tomorrow, I will be... So we just got permission today to use photos from a special collection, which is really cool. Tomorrow I will be buying a eBay print of Green Bay number 56 to represent the good old not Baldwin Mogul, Bachman Mogul. So I will be receiving that, scanning it, and that's going to go on the trading card, because I think it's only one of like 2 photos that exist of Green Bay Western 56. Thankfully, it's only $10. Hopefully, nobody buys it out from under me. But that is the first expense of our picture budget for this round of trading cards. Then I need to start looking into photos of the locomotives that still exist. We got permission to use a really excellent photo of 1522. That's the other mountain type in the batch. Tomorrow I will be invading Strasbourg with our resident New Mexican. Oh, okay. You said New Mexican, and I didn't think the state. I thought you meant we get a new Mexican. And I was wondering what happened to the old one, but also who that was. The Bulgarian is literally the BR-50 with 2 extra wheels. I mean... I hope that we need flue tube length. If anyone wants to figure out the fluent tube length of the, I think it's a 46.01 class locomotive, please let me know. We don't talk about the old Mexican. If there's a way to modify my order, I'll change it to 2 packs. I don't know if there's a way to modify your order. Hold on, I wanted to check on something. There we go. I mean, I don't know if I can cancel your order and then you can reorder. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. Steam Locomotive. Nope, not SteamLocomotive.com. Squarespace. This video is not sponsored by Squarespace, but I did use a Drakenfell sponsorship to get the website in the first place. So that was pretty cool. Can I go into here and can I refund? See, I don't know if there's going to be a... I don't know if there's going to be a like a charge that I will receive, and then I don't know. I don't know what issuing a refund will do. But we can work something out after the show where I can just slip a second pack in and no, it's I'm worried about getting hit with the fees twice because there's like charges for doing stuff and Squarespace takes a fee and whatever. We can just figure it out offline. Um, and then I'll just update this stuff manually. Thankfully, this is a pretty small operation, so I can just figure that out myself. Unless people buy the remaining 7 packs before I end this video, which I don't think is going to happen, but you know. All right, let's do this. But there is a way I can refund. So the Bulgarian seems to be literally falling apart. Well, it still runs, allegedly. So, you know. Or it runs again. I don't know why they decided to you know, resurrect it and run onto the mainline Mango Gobbles. Just running with a rotating funnel cloud. Well, I'm glad you ran out. Alright, let's patch this up. Did you do that?
No.
Oh.
You remember how last night?
I remember. Here's my thought. I've got a million of these bobby pins. Maybe I can hold it up some way. The bobby pins. So I don't know what that does. No, that doesn't work. No, it's not gonna work. It's supposed to just hold itself in place, but I don't know why it's no longer doing that. Sorry, air conditioning broken. Bulgaria has no trains, so it goes with the good old days. Oh yeah, I mean Bulgaria is not the kind of place to be celebrating at this particular moment in history. Um, but you know, they're getting a steam engine. They're getting a trading card. It's an absurd little locomotive. No, it's not like a problem. The vent just doesn't stay put anymore. It keeps pointing at the ground. Um,
Yeah, I just got cold with it.
yeah, be careful, Orion. I don't know how I'm going to use a bobby pin to prevent it from moving, but I'm going to use a bobby pin to prevent it from moving. Sorry, Bulgaria. Oh, no, not Bulgaria. I'm getting Bulgaria confused with what's the other one? I'm getting Bulgaria confused with Belarus. The other B European nation. I guess Bulgaria is not being sus at this particular moment, so never mind. Shoelace. Well, I could always tie it up with the the window shade thing.
Window shade.
Belgium, yeah. Not Belgium. Belgium. Southwest of me, I'm fine. Arnold Leroy's engine. No, not quite Arnold Leroy's engine. The road is very close to the end here. Or Bosnia. We're gonna name all the European nations that start with B. Is Bosnia even in Europe? Where is Bosnia?
Bosnia, where's that?
Oh yeah, it's in the Balkans. Of course it is. It's in Europe, apparently.
It's in Europe?
Belarus. Belarus. Sounds like a Paradox game. One that I have not played. Alright. We're gonna need to come through all these roads and do the, but also, man, I really need water.
Want some water?
I don't know where my cup is. I don't know where I left it. I don't think I've had water, like, all day. Which is a weird anomaly for me. Yakko's World, but it's just the bee meme. Uh-oh. What got disconnected? Chat disconnected. What the heck was that? Oh, I missed a spot right there. There's a nation in Europe named Sealand. Yeah, they certainly think they're a nation. They lay claim. I believe they are the smallest nation. At least they call themselves that. It's an interesting thing. I don't necessarily disagree with them, but it's sort of weird that you can just do that. It's like oh, thank you. It's like Pretoria. That one Family Guy episode. Someone's gonna, like, you know, once we get travel to Mars, I wonder how quickly we're gonna get, like, a sovereign nation showing up on Mars. Isn't this, like, the plot of The Expanse, also? But, you know. Sealand, yo, where's Shamu? You got a Free Willy. But don't Free Willy in public. You'll get in trouble for that. Alright, there we go. That up to there. This is going to be... What a boring looking stretch of railroad. Yeah. Sure, let's discuss after the show. This reminds me of Molossia? What is that? I've never heard of this. Is this from some novel or something?
What do you say?
Molossia.
Molossia, what is that, guys?
I remember there was a poll circulating, like, should we bomb Agrabah, whatever the country was from Aladdin. I have a route for trains made in 5 days. I got creative overload. I mean, 5 days is a good amount of time. We used to do route building competitions where you would have 3 hours to throw together the best route you could. And I was really, really impressed by what people could do in 3 hours, especially considering the absolute, like, plodding pace at which I build routes. So, you know, people would get stuff done in 3 hours and I'd go like, this is insane, this is unbelievable, 8 out of 10. Nevada? Bring him back. I would love to do them again if I had more time. And I know, like, they take less of my time than anyone else's because I'm just the judge, but still, like, it was really beneficial to have everyone sort of sitting down at the same time and trying to build it. I know we talked about doing route building competitions over, like, the course of a week, but as OpenTDD has shown, you know, everyone has very different amounts of free time, and it just becomes a, how much time can I squeeze out of my week, instead of, can I set this specific amount of time aside? You know, no one has a free day, much less a free week. But I would like to do them again. They were very fun. Investigation. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. Alright. We have to do the edge of the road here, which is going to be a little awkward because it's going to be in the... It's going to be in the field. Because I feel like if I expand the dirt texture by another half tile, it's going to get way too big. But, honestly, that would probably be better, / more realistic. It doesn't really matter, though. This isn't right next to the tracks. If it was, maybe I'd feel a little differently about it. But for now, this can just stay the way it is. This area is pretty done. Yeah. You should go see if she needs any help. There's a lot to do in there. I wish I could help. Let's do this. But yeah, no, we got some really fun stuff out of route building competitions. But yeah, even 5 days seems absurd to me. I mean, I used to throw together these little routes like almost like modules, and then I would stick them together. And then I accidentally overwrote all of them and deleted it. That was not my finest moment. But I know it's supposed to be something relatively quick, but something to spruce up the scenery could just be a small village, maybe just a clapboard house or two and a schoolhouse or church. Well, there's only... I mean, I could add something like that over here by the river, perhaps. I don't know how, I mean, I should probably go look around in Google Maps a little bit and see how frequently those kinds of little settlements are or were. The SAP assets are really nice, which explains why your computer hates them. But this is a good time back to, I just had to tab out of the trading cards, so now I'm thinking of them again. It's a, you know, what's the word? It was a good time, it is a good time to do this sort of thing. Because, oh yeah, no, we could have another little tiny baby town. Anyway, now's a good time because I'm going to the post office on Friday. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. Before I take you home, we're going to the post office. You are? Tomorrow's Friday. Hmm? Yeah, you're going home tomorrow, but in the afternoon, in the evening. You're gonna hang out with Gloria and I through the day, and then we're gonna go to the post office so I can ship out the trading cards, and then we're gonna take you home. And I think Gloria's going out with Gianna and Sunset, and I'm just gonna come back here. They were talking on the phone about it a few minutes ago, so I think they are. I don't know, something. Right, there we go. Give me the better grass, please. The slightly larger grass. But I don't know where. Let's do this. Do this. I'm gonna try to overlap them just a little bit. Leave that gap in the... Oh, nope, not like that, but whatever, that works. Leave a little gap in the middle when I'm stretching them out so I can put the next one over the top. So I can put the next one over the top. So I can put the next one over the top. Yeah, they just have to continuously overlay. But yeah, we definitely use a little village out here. Villages is villages. Everyone's having a good week. I've had kind of a slow week aside from the working on batch 3. We should have a return to the Loco games soon. And I think the way things are being shaken out, that we will have just a set of Royales, because I think people miss the Royales, and then we might do a sort of Locodome bracket. I would like to do a Locodome bracket, and the winner will receive a free pack of trading cards. Possibly. I can't guarantee that this is what's going to happen, it's just what I would like to do. I don't know if we have... What? Oh, yeah. I don't know if we have the following, because to do a bracket of uh, royales with for any sort of prize, I'd want there to be no double dipping of contestants and locomotives. So that means we'd have 25. We'd have to have 25 unique contestants, which is more than we had for the uh, double headers tournament. But
Ooh, there's a fire, everybody, but we'll be okay. You'll come back shortly, guys. Be back shortly, guys. Hi, guys, I'm back. I wish we'd be in here shortly, guys. Yeah. Your podcast missed you.
yeah, okay. So yeah, number one rule. In fact, some would say the only rule is don't burn the house down. Unfortunately, the one of the like cups under the burners, some like oil must have got dripped on it or something, and it caught on fire. when we turned the burner on, when Gloria turned the burner on. It's okay. I just let it burn out because what are you gonna do? Um, Opened up some windows, got the smoke out of the room, and then whatever. I wasn't gonna spray. Audrey, Gloria's calling you. She probably needs your help. Um, but yeah, now our nice stainless steel big pot is just black. So I might scrub that to get it. Pour salt on it next time. Well, it's got a big hole in the middle of it, so if I tried to pour salt on that, it would probably just, I wouldn't get much on it. But honestly, it wasn't bad to just let it just burn out. It smelled bad enough. I remember watching this video of, also I need to vary this more. This video of this girl who accidentally started a grease fire while she was trying to cook, while she was like streaming, and she screams, "I don't know what to do," for so long that the fire goes out on its own. She starts, just running around, screaming, oh my god, it's on fire, I don't know what to do. And then it just slowly dies down and goes out on its own. I mean, the worst thing you can do with a grease fire is mess with it, Don't put water on it, don't try to, like, carry the pot outside. The fire is going to be contained within the pot, or the pan or whatever. Either, pour salt on it or something, or put a lid over it to starve it of oxygen, or just let it burn out. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. You just have a very small fireplace. Close the door, yeah, in the oven. Yeah, you just close the door and you choke it out. It's not really, I mean, we have an electric range and oven, but most of the time, or not most of the time, but if you have a gas stove, you're already, there's fire there already. We'll just put it that way. There's fire there already, so if you have a little bit of extra fire, it's gonna be okay. Once turned a hot pan with oil upside down in the sink. Ooh, yikes! And it ignited over that. That's yoicks. It might have, sort of contacted where the pan had been sitting on the element and was much hotter. Or the element, or over the flame if you have a gas stove. Fucking get no higher. Extra fire while grilling tastes good afterwards. Yeah. Doesn't feel so good in the moment, but little bit of char never hurt anybody. Well, asterisk. Alright, let's see. How far back are we? I keep checking to see how far we are from our goal, and it's like that takes time away from the goal. Yeah, charred food. That's the important asterisk. If you yourself happen to end up a little charred, it probably does hurt. Can't confirm myself, but wouldn't like to. I can also paste the grass the other way around. That will vary things. Because I don't want things to look too identical and samey. I know we're going across, like, a world of square fields. But I don't want it to look like I've just stamped out the right-of-way. Wouldn't recommend, have tried. Alright, let's do this. And I keep saying let's do this like it's something new and groundbreaking. But I'm just, Just placing some grass down. I know I can go faster. I wonder how quickly I could get this done in theory and still make it look good. Because the limiting factor is how quickly I'm placing down and orienting these pieces of grass. If I were to do that, if I were to orient them faster, if I were happier about like where my cursor was ending up, I guess. That's the way to put it. Yeah, rapid building montage. Can we just do a montage, but like in real life, and I can just fast forward through the time, and at the end, everyone's like, "Wow, that was such an entertaining under construction." I'm like, "Yeah, look out how much we got done." No, it doesn't work like that in real life. No, okay. Um, once upon a time, I did time lapses. Now I just spend more time per week on the actual thing. I'd rather sit down and do a stream and talk about whatever and talk about upcoming videos and this and that. Um, this is upcoming as a podcast weekend. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Yeah, sometimes I wonder how many hours it really would take to get this route done, just like start to finish. I don't want to know how many hours that I've spent on it. I suppose someone could tally up the playlist, even though I'm really bad at putting videos in playlists. The playlist probably has like, I don't know, 2/3 of the videos. I love Reddit and uBlock Origin. Remove the stupid things at the bottom right or left. What are you talking about? Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't have grass on these sections and on this road here. So many hours. If I... What happened? Uh-oh.
What happened? I'll be right back. And I will be right back, viewers.
No, yeah. Hey, you gotta go outside. You're throwing up. This has been a catastrophe of an episode. Come on. Come on. You gotta come. Go on. Go get on. Go on. Go on. Alright. No, it wasn't the fire. Lafayette was thrown up. The poor thing. He's been feeling a little eh. I wonder if it's because of his, he's been taking medication for an infection. But we will ask the vet. He's going back in a couple days as a follow-up for his ear infection, the poor thing. And hopefully, hopefully he no longer has an ear infection, and that can explain why he keeps throwing up. But today is his last day of the medicine, so if he gets better right after this, then, you know. Gloria just started yelling, "No, no, no," and I was wondering why they could possibly be yelling "No, no, no" at anyone. Um, but Lafayette was good. He got held over the trash can so he could throw up in the trash can. What a good boy. What's that?
Pasta. Careful.
That's not that bad. Actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get this to the edge. This to here. I'm gonna have so much random crap to do when we finish up with this stream in 2 hours. So much I gotta take care of now from all this chaos. And to see, the beautiful stainless steel pot is now black. I need to see if I can fix that. We just got that pot. Just got burned up all the side of it. Okay. Alright, let's see. How far have we made it? I'm sort of taking the fields with the grass around all the edges are effectively done, or at least they feel like they're done. But I've got to define their edges just a little bit more so that the roads are more centered. Well, that didn't really work. Probably should just center the road instead. Yeah, we can just do that. Well, let's still turn the radius down a little bit. I will work on the village. I will work on a village soon. Sort of area where you take a screenshot, brag to your friends about how cool it is. I mean, this area is not very cool. I'm not gonna... There are plenty of cool areas on this map. Thank you, Audrey. I said thank you. That's acceptable. Let's see. Well, maybe I'll just leave this the way it is. Instead of trying to figure out which spline point is the right one. So we get that, get that, get that. Next up, we probably need to do this area back here. So we need something. For a Lego train I'm making, 2-axle or 4? Cargo type? Is that what you're asking? Cargo type? And car type. 2-axle or 4? I mean, I would just try to make it blend in with the other stock. Although, I feel like a container wagon and a box wagon. I mean, do a gondola then. Because then you can just pile bricks into it. I'm just trying to think of ways to make it functional. I've never really done Lego train stuff. But I mean, a big old 4-axle gondola would be really kind of neat. Just, oh, I need bricks over here. Just pile all the bricks in it. You can get really pedantic with Legos. I learned not too long ago that there is no such thing as a plural when it comes to Legos. Like, they're intentionally... Like, I'm saying Legos, but that's wrong. It's just Lego. And I should be saying Lego, and then, like, Lego bricks, or Lego tiles, or whatever. Lego, the functional cars are always flat cars, gondolas, container cars, and specialized cars. Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could make a boxcar, but it'd be tough to use just like in regular models. Funny, when your minifigures walk around, or when your minifigures don't actually walk around, they don't, you know, whatever. They can't load the train for you. let's grab from here and go to the end of the area here. And then we'll paste it. There. And there's the tornado. Oh, I moved my mouse. Gosh darn it. Undo. I wonder if I put the wonder if I put the extra tiles in myself, if it'll make a difference. Alright, don't move the mouse. Don't move a muscle. I'm afraid to take my finger off the mouse because... Nope, that didn't work either. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess it sort of lines up at the end, but... I can do one better than that. I can go to right... here. Let's try that. Hopefully that's not too far in the other direction. Oh, I could always spin it around, too. Although I don't think that would help. Yeah, okay, that works. This makes me wish I could go out west where there's not many trees to block the view, yeah. Hey, go hang out in Kansas. Oh, shoot, the road is gone. Go to Ellis, Kansas. I'm definitely not biased. It's only like 100 miles from the geometric center of the United States, or at least the lower 48. I mean, the geometric center of the United States, if you include Alaska, I think is like in Canada. So, oh, actually, if you include Hawaii, I wonder how that screws it up. Include all of the U.S. overseas territories. Then see how bad it is. See if it's just in the middle of the Pacific or something. The U.S. Virgin Islands just causing chaos. Oh, wait, where are the Virgin Islands? Those are Bahamas, right? That's in... Yeah, it's in... Sorry, that's in the Caribbean. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking, like, of the random islands in the Pacific that we still own or whatever. Northeast Arkansas is like Kansas, but with even less hills. Isn't Kansas genuinely flatter than a pancake? How can you get fewer hills than that? Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, man. I screwed up. Alright, hold on. Undo, undo, undo. Oh, I'm gonna have to undo so much stuff. Extending wire thingy. I think the word you're looking for is a pantograph. But yes, that's very neat. Let's add a spline point there so the road doesn't disappear on us again. And I need to remember pancakes are hillier than Kansas. Yeah, that's what I remembered. And that's true. I had some delicious pancakes this morning. Audrey, did you help with the pancakes this morning? Did you help with the pancakes this morning? No? It was just Gloria? Come on, you gotta give Gloria some help. Gloria's working hard. Alright. I don't think we're gonna do cornbread tonight now, because Gloria's working very hard on getting this, somebody, not me, but somebody requested, pulled pork mac and cheese, so. Oh, we always make people hungry here. What makes a German pancake a German pancake? I'd like to know about these takes. Where did pancakes originate? I wonder where pancakes came from. What's up? Okay. Did I add a spline point there? Yes, I did. Gotta make sure nothing's going off the edge, otherwise we're gonna lose it when I delete the tile. I don't want to be sloppy, but I really don't... Like, I don't feel like putting in a ton of effort for this stuff right at the edge. Pancakes come from the glorious nation of Kazakhstan. Is that true, or is that like a Borat meme? I'm sure I could just Google this. Pancake mix strawberries. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. The right arm of the forbidden one, Exodia. Can you have the different pancakes that are like the different arms of Exodia? Or the different body parts? If you combine the 5 pancakes to make the giant Mickey Mouse pancake, or well, I guess that's only 3. You only need 3 for that. Did anyone else, like, that's like a core memory. My dad would make me always a Mickey Mouse pancake. Because I guess it was just, you know, it's easy to do. It's just 3 circles. Did anyone else do that? Have that as a kid? I mean, I don't mean to shill for the mouse here, while the writers and actors are on strike, but...
Get your headphones back.
Thank you. Combined Power Rangers, yeah. Shrove Tuesday becomes a national way to use up dairy products before Lent. Oh, that's interesting. I'd always heard the name Shrove Tuesday, and I didn't know, like, what the historical relevance of it. Also, 1100 AD. That's a long time ago. Also, there's a joke in here about this being, like, the one good thing the Catholic Church has caused. But, you know, we won't go there. Let's do this. And that. Alright, that looks terrible. It looks really bad. Last train to San Fernando. So, I know I do another, a different show where I talk about movies, which I haven't done in, like, multiple months now, which, sorry about that. We'll get to it. We have, like, 3 or 4 movies in the backlog that we need to cover. One of those is Asteroid City, Wes Anderson's newest flick. And I'm a Wes Anderson stan, I guess. You know, I don't love everything he's done, but the man makes some good movies, and they're good movies that sort of make you think. Or at least they can be. Asteroid City is definitely a movie that makes you think. It's a movie that doesn't have a point, and that's the point. You know, by the end, basically nothing changes for the main characters. Well, some things do, but not very much. There aren't these broad character arcs and resolutions and whatever. But, you know, and the climax, it doesn't even happen on screen. The climax of Asteroid City. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot more going on there.
Glorious headphones?
Yeah.
And we don't want it.
Oh.
You don't want it.
That's weird. Found in the work of 5th century BC Greek poets. Ah, crepes. Yes, baby?
I got a question.
Alright, what's your question?
Do you think I should mix the pulled pork in with the mac and cheese, like the mixture that I made, like the cheese sauce with the pasta, instead of doing like the layer and then the pasta?
Okay, so do you mix... I mean, I think it's worth a shot. I don't think it's a
And
bad
then mix
idea.
The barbecue sauce in with...
The only reason I'm hesitant is that I wonder if the pork being on the bottom gives it some extra structure and keeps the pasta on the bottom from burning. I'm wondering if there is a real good reason. But if you want to give it a shot, I think it's worth a shot. Like, I'm still going to eat it. But I do wonder what the reason is. I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Absolutely. We're talking about the origin. I know there are. We're talking about the origin of pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know there are a lot. I was wondering if they were gonna. I was wondering if you were gonna do them before you tried to cook everything under the sun. Um, and I would have done them if I could have. Gloria's gone. Gloria didn't hear a word I just said. I thought they were standing in the hallway, but no, they left. They're in the other room now. And usually when the moment I say their name, they're just like, huh? Because they think I'm talking about, they think I'm saying bad things. But, no. Let's do this. That looks a lot better. I like it when they line up. Even though they don't line up with these, but, you know, we'll ignore that for now. Oh, wait. I did fix the roads so that I can make them line up. So I was thinking. If I only had a brain. Alright, so I don't really need these edge tiles. They're just sort of bugging me. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Yup. This one. Yup. This one. And this one. Then I'm going to switch away from that before I accidentally delete more tiles. Alright. Let's see. This is way off the mark. Although the mark is here and not here. So, what is this?
Support.
Just a bunch of pork. Thanks. I was saying when you walked away, I was saying, I'm surprised you didn't do them before you tried to cook everything. I was hoping you were going to do them before you tried to cook everything under the sun.
What?
But, the dishes.
Oh.
I was talking to you about the dishes. And I would have done them if work didn't turn into a calamity at the last moment, and then I had to go to the market.
Yeah.
The cheese. Because I noticed that there were dishes. Yeah. The pork is pretty good. I'm waiting for the barbecue sauce to be on it, but the pork itself is pretty good. And I'm going to straighten this out, I guess. Like, copy pasting is so not foolproof. I mean, it still probably shaves off quite a bit of time, but very not foolproof. But anyway, I recommend Asteroid City. Go in with an open mind. Don't expect a normal film, because it's not. It's a very not normal film, and it's one of those that you're probably going to want to see more than once. I know movie tickets are expensive as hell, so don't see it twice in the theaters. See it, and then sort of go and watch all the, you know, watch stuff on it. Have I ever had an essential tremor when it is when your hands shake with no real reason? My hands are not very steady to begin with. So maybe, I'm not sure what the level of an essential tremor is, like what qualifies beyond just, I got shaky hands. You know, whenever I'm trying to do something where I need steady hands, I'll never have steady hands. So, maybe. We all, you know, I assume everyone has these sort of weird health things, you know? It's a shame we had twice as many people here at the beginning of the show, and then I had to run away twice, and now we're down to half that. At least it was last time I looked. Oh no, we're getting back up there. Come on. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good time. And it's so bad I will never be able to do a straight line. Well, at least you have rulers exist, right? Okay, baby. Gloria has opted not to do the experiment and to instead just put the pork in and then put the macaroni in. Mm-hmm. You miss this one, you'll never get another one. I really wonder how hard it's going to be to get all the soot off that pan. It's going to be on my list. It's going to be what I do for the next 2 hours after I'm done with this. Literally shake the ruler. Well, no, you place the ruler down and you hold it down with, like, your elbow. Or you get a T-square. You need a drafting set. It's something that doesn't really exist anymore because people don't draft anymore. I learned drafting by hand in middle school. I don't think anybody learns that anymore. I had a really nice drafting kit, and somebody yoinked it, I think. But yeah. Ryan E. Steamman, Mr. Steamman says, rulers help greatly, and I agree. Just using the right tool for the job. Let's see, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. No, this is not fine. This is not fine at all. Did you go with a high side or a low side gondola, and what is your preference? Doing a rotary dump with like the yellow end would be kind of neat. I know, you know, the time for my suggestion has passed, but now I'm just thinking about that. Saw some Bethgon hoppers with the clamshell while I was in West Virginia, which isn't something I was very familiar with. At first, I didn't recognize them as hoppers because I didn't see the sort of 3-point, the bays. And somebody pointed out that, they don't have.
Do you know where my Robux card is?
I do not. I don't know where you would have put that. It maybe is on the stairs somewhere, but I could not tell you. Yeah. Well, that's why when you get a gift, you got to put it somewhere safe, and that way you remember where it is. Sit as long. The high side and low side is preferred as long as it's not the new ones.
And I have the
yeah.
Roblox.
Low side gondolas are neat. I mean, they're sort of a hallmark of the Steam era, among other things. I mean, they still are around today. But I think of, when I think of like modern gondolas, everything's so tall, everything's so big. But yeah, they pointed out that there wasn't a mark on the end of the car, and it's like, oh, so these are, these are hoppers then. They have clamshell doors on the bottom. Alright, let's do this, miss this one. But yeah, the couple of little soundtrack items for Asteroid City are really great. Freight Train and Last Train to San Fernando are both firmly stuck in my head. San Fernando definitely stuck in my head, and will be for a long time. Let's trim this dirt patch. The train from the film looks interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, the film is not focused around the train in any respect. It shows up a couple of times. It's always neat to see. It was a 7.5 inch gauge model, which they rigged a whole bunch of camera equipment to for like the credit sequence. Really, really neat stuff. And Wes Anderson does nothing in half measures. So, yeah. It's definitely one of those things that it is nice to see sort of a practical effect, but it's also just nice to see a train. I mean, I see that and I go, oh, look, Cole's in this movie, which then reminds me I need to get back to writing stuff for Iron Horseman, the motion picture, the novel. But, can't deny exactly who it looks like. Mill gondolas, low side, battleship gondolas. Glory is making dinner. Oh, where are we eating? I don't know yet. There's still stuff on the table. It depends. It depends how long it takes to finish the thing, but I still have an hour and a half to go on this, so you guys are probably going to eat separately, and I'm going to eat later. Which I would like to, eat with you guys, but now I'm doing this. It'll be until 10. Then I'll wrap it up.
You can end it at
Later? What?
I know podcasts take like
It depends. Some go half an hour. Gloria and I have a podcast that is a half an hour show. Audrey, Gloria needs some help. Gloria's trying to make dinner. What's more important? There we go. Alright, am I missing anything? Is anything terribly non-aligned that needs to be fixed? Absolutely. Yes. Sometimes you need an extra pair of hands. Take something to eat. Yeah, take a break. Alright, we are getting to... Yeah, but I don't like to do the stream in 2 parts. Alright, we've made it to about here. To Admiral, I'm home. It's nice the Rio Grande tribute. I could have thought of an original livery. Yeah, no, they did do... It is an original, you know, company featured. It's sort of a fictional place, but... I don't know. That F7 scheme is particularly iconic. Probably anyone who's been to the Colorado Railroad Museum knows the scheme pretty well. And anyone who's watched the Iron Horseman Chronicles knows the scheme pretty well. So, it's good that, yeah. It's interesting that they didn't do a unique scheme, but I bet you Wes Anderson just liked that scheme. I don't suppose anybody owns, like, the copyright to it. I wonder who would. Maybe the Union Pacific. There you go. It's sort of an interesting, you know, I don't want to read into it too much. I don't want to go full English teacher on the fact that they went with a Rio Grande scheme, because it really could be as simple as Wes Anderson likes this scheme. Wes Anderson was the voice of the giraffe in Sing. Anyway, yeah. But it's sort of an interesting, like, it's familiar but different, you know? It made me go, oh, look, Rio Grande. And then I see the name on the side and go, wait a minute, that's not Rio Grande. It sort of is a reminder that it's not just a fictional world, it is an expressly fictional world. It's a deliberately fictional world. You know, there are some things that happen over the course of the movie to sort of remind you that this is fiction. Yes. Gloria and I saw it at the Avon. What is?
Sing.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Sing. I was talking about Asteroid City. Asteroid City is a wonderful movie, but probably not something you would appreciate for a while. Anyway. I mean, appreciate. I feel like you wouldn't enjoy it. Sort of. It's about infinity and something else. Wonderful.
So it's about 38 minutes to make.
Okay. Nor do I want to see Haunted Mansion. I don't know how I feel about there being another Haunted Mansion, but I remember nothing about the first one, so it's not like I have a particular affinity for it.
We can make cornbread tomorrow.
Okay, baby.
It's too hot to make cornbread right now. I'm sweating.
Okay, yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
And also more dishes.
Yeah, it's more dishes to do. We can do it tomorrow.
Heck yeah. Okay. Put it on the list. We need vinegar as well. We should probably use that, we should probably do some meal planning with the new meal planning list. Okay. When does that list start? Does it start on Monday? Oh, okay. This one's got Danny DeVito in it. It has Danny DeVito in it? The new Haunted Mansion.
No.
Huh.
Oh wow. Danny DeVito.
Disney is running out of ideas and struggling to stay afloat. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, right. Disney isn't struggling for a damn thing. They just know they can sucker people out of their money, and also, most importantly, they got to keep those
I'm glad that
copyrights.
they made Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Why is that?
Because they have all my favorite Disney shows on my TV. I love this one show on Disney, and it's called Crash or Burn.
Wow.
Steam. That's the only thing I like. And,
It's the only thing you like?
and Star Wars. A lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of more things. Like another.
We're not sponsored by Disney Plus, by the way.
No sponsors for today, guys. Because I know YouTubers. I know you guys watch YouTubers who do sponsors, but no sponsors.
Nah, I don't have sponsors.
Why not?
Well, I only have like 2,700 subscribers, first of all. But second of all, I don't need it. I'm doing this for me. Favorite Disney movies are Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3. Yes.
The Pirate of the Caribbean. Yeah.
That is a really solid trilogy of movies. This is actually sponsored by the Iron Horseman Company trading cards. Buy trading cards.
I thought you said we're not having sponsors on this video today.
Yeah, the sponsor is me. I'm the sponsor.
Yeah, he's the sponsor.
But yeah, no, Disney is not running out of ideas is never going to be the problem for
Who's
Disney.
everybody's favorite Disney character?
Favorite Disney character? That's
And
Star Wars is in the Disney fandom now. Since Star Wars is owned by Disney, I could say Luke Skywalker is my favorite Disney character.
All right, can anybody
Luke
think
Skywalker
of like one of the you know your guys
Davy Jones.
Jimmie Jones.
No, Ryan said his favorite is Davy Jones. 3 dots in the left only shows 2 people. Now it shows 6. 3 dots in left. I don't know what that means. Rita and Oliver. Rita from Oliver and Company. Oh, that's a good one. That's got to be Han Solo. Yeah. Well, actually, they own all of Lucasfilm, right? So, do they own just the rights to Star Wars, or do they own Lucasfilm outright? Because
I know there's other.
in
Disney
that
movies.
case,
Ooh, the Avatar. Does anybody like Avatar?
Avatar: The Last Airbender, or Avatar
yeah,
the? Oh, okay.
The Last Airbender.
That's not a Disney thing.
That is. But why do they put it on the Disney though?
It's not. That's a Disney thing. I didn't think that was a Disney thing.
They put it on. Oh, see,
outright own them. They outright own Lucasfilm. Okay, so Indiana Jones is my favorite Disney character.
Bro, nobody likes him.
Tons of people like him. Blue people or no? The one with the blue people or the one without the blue people?
I thought that guy almost said Bluey.
No. He's asking you which Avatar, the one with the blue people or the one without the blue people?
With the blue people.
Okay, then that's not The Last Airbender. That's just Avatar.
I
That's
like
different.
Avatar, though. I like both of them. Okay, everybody. Okay.
Have you even seen The Last Airbender?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the main character's name?
Forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. Don't lie to me.
Wait, what do you?
You don't lie to me. The blue people are the windy people.
LOL. Okay.
The
guys.
windy. No, I need the Blue Man Group, the movie. My favorite Disney character is the Blue Man on the left. Thank you, Pat. If you had said just Jack Sparrow, I would have had to correct you.
I like Bluey.
That's not a Disney product.
Yes, it is. Mom. What? Bluey's better than anybody.
I don't think that's a Disney show.
Bruh.
Subnautica vibes from the new one. I haven't seen. I watched Last Airbender a little bit when I was growing up. I have never seen the Avatar movie, the Blue People one. I feel like there was a period of time where I felt like I was the only person on the planet that had ever seen it. I don't know, it just didn't grab me. Oh, Bluey is Disney, can confirm? Okay. Good to know then. Bluey is Disney.
Bluey is Disney. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for talking about Bluey. Because Bluey's the main character and I love Bluey. She's amazing. She's sweet. And sometimes she can sometimes get in trouble for a lot of things.
Well, I hope you.
And then she fights with her sister.
Well, I hope you can learn from Bluey.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. What did you learn?
She's educational.
Mm-hmm.
She like
I remember watching the
her-
episode with you
her
about the
sh-
wheelie bin.
her. Oh yeah.
Twister 2. I,
Yeah, he watched Bluey with me, so.
Orion, I feel like you could film Twister 2 outside your house.
Look at this.
What about Sharknado? I know it's not a Disney product, but
Sharknado is not on Disney.
no, it's not.
We're all just talking about Disney.
Favorite
now.
character from Sharknado? Probably the shark.
A shark, yeah.
Cameo character unlocked.
Can we go?
Twister 2 this time it's personal.
Can we go in Disney graphics here?
No.
Oh.
We're gonna have a 2D animated episode of this.
Just us talking about cartoons and other weird things.
I don't know who owns what. I should just assume that Disney owns everything.
I think, yeah. And the first person who made Disney World or Disneyland was got a name.
His name was Disney.
His name is Mr. Disney.
That's accurate.
And he looks sus.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember that we played Among Us once.
we did.
Yeah, everybody, I hope you guys seen the Among Us episode. That one.
I remember that you got killed and got really sad.
Yeah, guys, I cried. Yeah. Yeah, I was sad. I told everybody, like, it was not me.
Yeah.
Tell
And then you got ejected.
I got rejected.
Yeah, and then you were sad and didn't do your tasks. SMH my head.
And
Bringing the whole spaceship down, Audrey.
the first time, bruh.
You gotta be a good sport. Sometimes you lose. What?
But why you say kids on YouTube?
About to go viral on YouTube Kids.
YouTube Kids is for app for kids.
What?
Yeah, it's for app for kids, and adults can
What?
do it. You cannot do videos
What
on
do you-
kids.
What did you just say? It's for Africans?
It's for kids. I did not say Africans.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Kids.
I don't know about that.
Africans.
Sounded like you said YouTube Kids is for Africans. Also, hi Matt. Ellis
Hi, bro.
she said sus, you're about to go viral. Spoilers for the new Avatar. You kill the Sharknado with fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Accidental racism.
Right. The racism. That's not racism.
YouTube Kids. YouTube racists.
YouTube.
Regular YouTube. Continentalist.
There's two
Colonialist.
There's two different. So there's two different YouTubes. Kids YouTube and regular YouTube. The YouTuber I can go for is regular YouTube.
Look at-
You get to see more people.
Look at
In the world.
That's the road stretched out sideways along the side of the hill. Alright, let's get rid of this tile. And then let's get rid of this tile. I think that should get rid of the road. There it goes. YouTube racist is a totally different kind of entertainment.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
There's no such thing as... Bruh.
what? This 3-1 rated 18 plus for a reason? I mean, well, no, but yeah. Alright, let's,
I mean, some videos on YouTube have swears in them.
that's true.
See, Ellis does not swear in his videos.
I don't. And
That's
if I
it.
do, I have this handy button.
Yeah, you guys.
I have
wanna
this
hear
button
this?
so that if I say that I
Guys, he has a button.
I fell and I hit my. There we go.
See, he has a button when he swears.
Yeah, I've got the bleep face bleeper.
Yeah, when you say swear, he has to hit it. and
Where's Simon? Yeah, no, Simon is rapidly approaching my location. Simon bought 6 packs of trading cards earlier today, and they're going to be shipped out tomorrow.
Oh wow. I think that's a lie.
You think that's a lie?
Liars, liars.
You can't just be calling people liars, Audrey. It's not funny. Some people get very upset if you call them liars for no reason. You don't want to be called a liar when you're telling the truth. Have you ever played Cape of Fear? So when are you going to give him horseman or hobo status? When he asks for it. It's up to him. You gotta convince him into it or something. No way, Audrey, I saw you vent, says Mew.
Bro, you're not even in the game with us.
He saw you vent.
You were not in the game with us. How did you see me vent? I was not the imposter. Well, I was the imposter. You know that game? We're playing this game where it shows that you're an imposter, and then they try to kill you. And then if you're the first, if everybody died and you have to there's this light, and then you just walk, and then you're scared, and then somebody pops out and just kills you.
If you're dead and you walk towards the light, I think that means something.
Oh yeah.
Mew is sus.
You are sus.
Alright, let's fill this in here.
Actually,
We're making some good progress. Not maybe as much as I would like to make, but some reasonably good progress. We're actually at the end of the copy-pasted section, so things are going to get more difficult from here. I gave it 1,000 gamblers, $3 million gone wrong.
I hope
Lost
you
all
guys
my
are
money.
not sleepy right now.
That's how, that is how that works. Mew was ejected. Listen, I'm sure you guys could be playing Among Us and watching the stream. I bet Fruit would be very happy about that.
Yeah, if you're playing Among Us right now, if you're playing Among Us right now, say sus.
Fruit always wants to play Among Us, so you can just ping at Midwest Rail.
So he can't.
Alright, we need to fill in
if anybody's
this
playing Among Us, it's just sus.
area here. And let's see. I'd like to say that we're done up to about here. We are done up to here-ish. But we need to do this area next. And in this area, I would like to put a little village. Which, oh, excuse me. Let's see. I would like to look at the map and figure out what the reason for having a little village here at some sort of crossroads would be. And that means we're going to have to break up the perfect squares because we're going to need a road full of village people. Young man! You're in a new town and there's dun 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 dun. You're a really big M-O-T-H. A really, really big M-O-T-H. Size in Minecraft Villager. Alright, I would like to have some sort of terrain variation here. So I think what I'm going to do because really the catalyst for this is I want to have no, that doesn't make any sense because water would be flowing this way and I don't. Oh, you know what we can do? Because this is a downhill, right? What would happen if I were to go right here and say grab this height? All right, and say 0.1 down, and then let's do 4M standard bump. Okay, well, does this go up over the top? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I have an idea. Which is, if we move this to here, and we draw off the edge right, I don't know, let's say over here. posted a clean meme and they were green for Audrey.
Huh?
Mew posted a meme for you. Here, I'll show you.
He did?
Here.
Where's my me?
Oh, Young Men's Cleaning Association. Okay.
I didn't have a meme?
That's what. It's a video, so I'm not gonna play it now.
I have a
Something.
meme?
It was a meme that Mew posted for you.
For me, gay. I say young man.
It's gay?
Oh. Huh?
Did you just say it was gay?
I said young man.
Uh-huh.
I said young man. I did not say gay. It's not pride nothing. I said, if I said that, I'll be like, oh, I said that. No, I'm broke.
Alright, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get this to here. They just keep repeating you can get yourself clean. Yeah. Awesome. Alright. It's like, one of my favorite things ever is the, what is it? It's, shoot. Can't remember what the, what is the song?
What's up?
Oh, not Young,
Young man.
no, not Young Man. All-Star, where they just repeat and the years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming. I love that.
I thought circles? Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes, I am sure about that, Audrey.
Why? I'm saying
Let's bring this up to here. Young Men Cleaning Association sounds like a
young man.
it sounds like a company you'd see advertised that comes and picks up your junk or whatever.
Yeah, it just said young man.
There's a place you can go. I said young man.
And then it goes, he said at the YMCA.
I love these songs where they just, people don't expect it. And it just turns into, it repeats the same thing, or it's just chaos or whatever. Like, putting a Neil CC Rego song in a playlist with other completely normal songs. Cleaning company that employs. Yeah, exactly. Matt knows. Alright, I'm going to smooth this out because I mean, I'm Blue is just like a normal song though.
I'm blue, I'm a blue, I'm a D,
And you made fun of me for not knowing lyrics.
I'm blue, I know my lyrics are bad, whatever it takes.
Alright.
I'm bad at
We're
this.
doing more terrain tracks.
More terrain tracks.
Now, I don't know about filling in this middle section here, because I kind of wanted to use the plateau tool more than not, but it's still a little too shallow for the plateau tool. It's not a steep enough hill for that. Also, just Blue should be. Everyone should go see the Blue Man Group in Boston. It's an experience. It's really fun. They're also not a sponsor. Lego Tank Car? Oh yeah, no, absolutely a Lego Tank Car. Old UTLX car would be interesting. Those like 3-dome tank cars would be really neat. Although what would be really interesting to try in Lego, it'd be difficult, but you could try it, to do a butter dish car. either a butter dish car or like a. It might be easier to do a coil car with the lids that come off.
I don't like this.
Audrey, I need to test your lyrics knowledge.
Okay.
All right. I want you to do that. I'm gonna do a line, and I want you to say the next line.
Okay.
What is love?
I don't know.
You don't know? No. Gloria does not. Audrey does not know what is love. That's a shame. Pat, you should ship up to Boston one of these days. You know? Do you know apple bottom jeans?
Apple bottom jeans. You split the fur.
Yeah, Audrey's got that one down pat. She's got apple bottom jeans figured out.
Alright, do another lyric. Somebody else do another lyric. I can sing.
People just keep asking what songs you know.
I know Unholy, First Things First. Like, do any song.
Looked like crap but worked functionally. I mean, I wish I had more time to play with
What
Lego.
song is that? What song is it?
It's What Is Love. It's the one that I sang a minute ago.
This is a song I know. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark, mommy shark. Bro, what did he say?
East and I went ranked and are currently 0-2 in casual.
Let's go. Doo, 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 let's
Went
go.
4 in ranked. Oh, sorry.
No,
What is 0-4 in ranked and 0-2 in casual? That's disappointing.
that,
You guys played ranked though. That's kind of on you.
why not you play it?
So, you know, Sabaton.
I said, young man.
All right.
Understand those words.
Also, he. No. Audrey's does not know the lyrics to Carolus Rex.
What?
Oh, Mason is getting killed by his computers. It's a normal Thursday. Mason, you should just do Sabaton lyrics with everybody, I guess. Mason, you should know that Simon bought a boatload of trading cards. I don't think she knows Garth Brooks either. One GPU mysteriously doesn't work and I lost my raid card. Raid card? What is a raid card? I thought a raid was just like a bunch of hard drives lined up next to one another.
Alright.
Matt, that's a Sabaton song. It's not the Sabaton song, but it's fine. It's fine.
I forgot how that song goes. It goes.
Which song?
Think of one more. Think of like another song, guys.
Another song?
Yeah. Like I know.
I wish you knew
What song?
Alice's Restaurant, but you do not.
What song is this one? Did anybody?
Play Alice's Restaurant. Although I gotta wait for Thanksgiving to introduce Gloria to Alice's Restaurant. Server has 16 drives. It needs a dedicated card. What kind of card?
And I'm a good singer, so
Yeah,
you guys want to hear my voice then?
we've been hearing your voice. You gonna go to American Idol?
I have a better voice than. No.
I'm posting a song in SOTD bot control.
Doing something unholy. He's the one washing
Oh hell
down
yeah,
the
Mr. Blue Sky.
and she put it down. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We know.
Gloria and I assembled a hypothetical
I
wedding
like my
playlist.
voice, everybody.
It's wonderful, Audrey. In like, 5 years we're gonna come back and we're gonna watch this stream together and you're gonna be cringing so hard.
Yeah, when I get like 13 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
When I
A
get
raid
13,
card,
when
lol.
I'm 13, I'm gonna figure out what's gonna happen when I was little.
I don't know why. I still don't understand what a raid card is, Mason. You're just saying it's a thing over and over again, and I don't know what it is.
Can you use your headphones one more time?
Yeah,
Thanks, sir.
we all cringe down here. That is true.
Cringy people. I'm cringy too, so
We all cringe down
we
here.
all cringe.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm cringy sometimes, not all the time.
Wait, Shanos, I wasn't able to fully run. My turbo liner power car is prone to derailing. That's sad. Didn't you just get that? So Mew's always doing like 3 things at once, and he's always at a model railroad club. I feel like Mew is at a model railroad club for most of his life. Which I respect, but, you know. Now we vibing. We are vibing. It's true. We're just doing terrain tracks and vibing. And I'm probably going to get off when the food is done so that I can eat with my family. And,
Your family?
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where's your girlfriend?
Someday you're going to be my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're my family.
When you get married.
You're my family.
When you gonna get married to Gloria?
In a little while.
You say that, and I think that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. You think it's not going to happen at all, or not going to happen in a little while?
That dude said.
Pat asked if you've seen Spaceballs.
What? Guys, I don't know half of these things.
Yeah. No, you need to be culturally like experienced. We need to do the movie list, but with you when you're old enough to see all these movies, which most of them are not rated higher than PG-13. So give it a few years. The correct answer is bet.
I want to watch the Barbie movie.
Yeah. I'm not sure who the Barbie movie is targeted at. I'm not sure if you should be watching the Barbie movie.
Why?
I don't know. It might be targeted at people that, people in the generation above you that grew up with Barbie and are now, 20 years old. 25, 30 years old. I mean, Barbie is an old product, relatively
She is.
speaking.
You want to see who plays her voice in this new Barbie movie?
Who is it?
Sure. Barbie movie.
Pat says he's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, which, yes.
Barbie movie.
Pat, come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl. Pink Barbie dream house.
Alright, so I'm going to raise up the terrain elevation to this height.
Look at.
What? Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
You just said you were going to tell me who does the
This is who
the
does
voice.
it. This is who does this.
Okay. That showing me a picture doesn't tell me who they are.
Her name is Barbie. I forgot.
Her name is Barbie.
I forgot her name. I don't know her name. She might be in a movie or something. Oh.
Well, yeah, she's in the Barbie movie.
But in other movies. Oh.
RAID card, I think, controls multiple hard drives to make them act as one single large hard drive. It can either be for faster writing speeds for redundancy or a combo of both. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now I know what a RAID card is. I feel much better educated, and I have a greater understanding of the poor situation that Mason is in. Mason is having a RAID skill issue, and I hope he figures it out. Alright. I'm going to do it up to here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the plateau tool to get down to the level of the river. So we should have a pretty broad swath of trees. May RNGesus bless you. I mean, hopefully random number has nothing to do with it. I think the idea of a RAID array is to have a greater control over what the heck's going on with you, with your computer stuff. You don't want to leave anything up to chance. Which, speaking of lots of Speaking of lots of, not chance, lots of storage and memory and data, I still have to move over all the files from my dash cam from when I drove down to West Virginia and back, and drove all around West Virginia, for which Mason was there for most of. Matt was also there for most of it. But yeah, I have to figure out that situation and get all that stuff put into a time lapse. So I can chronicle the many long drives that we took. You got 2 in a sea of 1s and 0s. One of my favorite lines from Futurama is Bender waking up from a bad dream and saying he thinks he saw a 2. Which, we're getting more Futurama. How about that? I honestly am not super surprised. I mean, I am, like, I'm pleasantly surprised, but it doesn't come as a shock. It's sort of more of a, oh, look, they're uncanceling Futurama for the 30th time. They won't let that show stay dead. I'm not really upset about it, but they just won't let it stay dead. To be fair, most long drives weren't as bad as op-app. I mean, the weather was a little bit better. And yeah, we didn't have as many crazy long drives. But Operation Apollo was really trying to cover all of, like, northern New England in a week or two. And this was not at all trying to cover all of West Virginia. It was sort of what was convenient. The craziest drive was definitely the one that I took with Gloria to go to the petting zoo. And then the White Springs bunker, which, totally worth it, by the way. That bunker tour was very cool. I wish more people had been around for it. But by the same token, I know you guys had a wonderful time exploring abandoned things and getting in trouble. So, no one got injured, no one died. Gloria got a little car sick, that was all. Everything else is fine. There we go with this. Hey, baby. Did Lafayette get fed this morning? I didn't do it. Didn't he stay in bed with you? So, that's probably why he threw up again. Lafayette needs some food. Being yelled at by the DNR guy, yeah. I'm glad you had an entertaining time. And parked in the woods a few more times. I'm still bummed we didn't get a shot of the 2 Jeeps and the Volvo just lined up next to one another, like parked together. I know we got them when they were all parked in sort of a triangle at the house, but it was so fun to see, the square cars hanging out. I'm just looking forward to the next Horseman trip. I know the next one in Colorado is going to be nothing like the last 2. There's probably not going to be nearly as many shenanigans. It's probably going to be a very, like, all right, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. It's going to be not a return to form of Horseman trips, because Horseman trips definitely involve shenanigans, but it's got to be a lot more regimented because, man, it's going to be much more expensive for sure, and also we have to hit all these really major attractions. Even on Apollo, it was like, yeah, I mean, the most important things that we're doing are going to the WWF, which no one was going to miss, and going on the COG, which no one was going to miss. And they were sort of in their own days, they were sort of set apart on their own, and they weren't really difficult to get to either. But everything else, was pretty ad hoc. And there was nothing wrong with that, especially in New England where stuff is all pretty close together. Colorado's going to be a different story. New military memorial in Colorado, interesting. I would like to go to the mining museum in Colorado and not just sit outside on the phone the whole time, because that's what happened to me last time I went. Me and a group of friends control a part of a city designated as Section 8. Oh. Me and my gang have illegal firearms and hallucinogens. That sounds like a good time. I'm not doing wacky stuff on this route, but imagine the bizarre meme industries we could put together. If you want to see bizarre meme industries, go. I don't know if Ryan has been building his iPortal route on stream or not, but seriously, you should watch him go nuts. And he brings a certain energy to Trainz route building that I don't think anyone else can. Certainly not me. I like this very zen. Just hang out, chit-chat. Talk about nothing. Would a mining museum count as a mining establishment? I mean, if they mine there, yes. Why is this? I don't understand the joke. Mew, what are you talking about? Explain the joke. Mining establishment. I feel like I should get this joke, but I do not. I want to get the rest. I want to get the rest of the cars from the reskinning project. I would like to also get the rest of the cars from the reskinning project. Oh, they mine crypto. The children yearn for the crypto mines. Just doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Oh, it's a heist joke with Vivold. I missed that one. I am hearts in my throat about doing 3/4 of an Idiot show with them, which is like a month away. I have my script prepared for, and well, it's not really a script, it's sort of an outline for the story that I am going to tell. If it goes over well, I'll be doing a different story, probably next year. Who knows? And, oh man, I am so nervous, because, Wild used to be like the hanger-on person on my channel, and now he's, Heiss's right-hand man, which is really cool for him. But man, that man's a big deal. Like, Audrey was watching Heiss with no prompting from me. Which, haha, foamer. But also, like, the guy's, he's so, he's a big deal. I'm going to be in front of an audience that I'm usually not in front of, and I really don't want to screw it up. So I am nervous to hopefully make it an entertaining adventure, even though the subject matter is not quite as exciting. Yes. Check the workshop. Why do I have to keep looking at stuff in the middle of these? Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Everyone in the Discord, look in the workshop right now. Oh, I'm so excited for this food. You could say I'm anxious to try it. Alright, let's straighten these all out. Let's see. I mean, I started more or less on time, so maybe I can cut early, but I did also miss last week. Hopefully next week I will have enough spare time to start the simulation early and then work some bugs out, like right when we start the stream, and then go in and run the simulation again. I don't know, though. We have that whole thing programmed for the Lionhead turn, but I don't know if that's going to work, and there are still some things that I think need to be changed on it, like the situation with Elvira. I might want to do 2 runs in there, one where I bring in the one car and one where I bring it back, and I don't know. It's a tough one. Yeah, my face will be on Heis's channel is true. I mean, my face is all over this one. But even still, it's just, I've been on, when we played Railroad Tycoon or Mashinki, and that was a lot of fun. But it's different when it's different for two reasons. One, when it is sort of that established show, right? Which people love that show, and I do too. But number two is I'm gonna be the host, sort of. I'm gonna be the one reading the story. I'm not transcribing something and giving it to Heist to read off and ask the provocative questions to make people laugh. I am going to be the guy reading the story and asking the questions. And I sort of have done a couple read-throughs on my own where I take breaks for questions. I sort of ask a fictitious audience of 3/4 of one idiot the questions. To sort of see where I could put them. And on top of that, I sort of, think about what I can skip through. I mean, there's a whole, half a page, maybe even a full page, on the Husik Tunnel. And it's sort of an incidental part of the script. It just happens to be there. An incidental part of the story. Because this thing that I wrote got scope creeped into oblivion. It started off as a I want to write about this thing, and then I started reading about the things that are tangentially related to it, and that spiraled way out of control. And the Husik Tunnel just sort of happened to be in there because I can't stop myself from talking about the Husik Tunnel. And yeah, all right, let's see. I want to have a railroad crossing here, which was the point of this whole thing. And I want to use this edge as sort of a marker for where this road needs to go. So we have that other piece of road there, which I'm going to get rid of. Although, if we think about this, it should probably have much tighter turns because, yeah. Guess Mark or Nick are going to be doing the edit still. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing the edit. Also, hi, MK. I'm not going to be doing the edit. I'm not going to be doing the recording. I'm just going to be the guy reading the thing. Because this was something where when they first did the citation needed, and they did the one on the now infamous RGS episode of the pass catastrophe. I don't know what else to call it. The getting stuck in the snow. I went, oh man, I would love to do one of these with you guys. I have an idea for what I could do, and that sort of turned into me writing this 13 pages of history. Nickley. Let's do this. I want the turns to be relatively tight, I guess. I don't want them to take up too much space. This one is kind of an exception because I don't know where else I would put that turn. But I'm just going to keep this sort of diagonal road. Oh wait, you know what? I can do this in Surveyor too. It would be a little bit better. There. Let's jump into Surveyor 2.0. So, yeah. I'm not going to be doing the edit. I'm not going to be the one getting the, getting the footage and everything. I don't even know how he records it, really. I sent him a DM the other day, and I was like, so, how do you usually set up stuff for this? And the answer I got was not very... it wasn't very helpful, unfortunately. And this isn't me throwing him under the bus, but he clearly has not had as much time to ruminate on this thing as I have, and I've been just, freaking out. He knows how to make his own show. I don't know how to make his show. Oops. Spline height, please. Has anyone else seen that new Liebherr crane due to release soon? No, I have not. Speaking of the tunnel that talks to me, yeah, what about it? But yeah, I was thinking that I'm probably going to jump over some of the Husik tunnel stuff, and there might be a couple other things that I sort of skip by, because they're not strictly relevant to the story that I'm trying to tell. They're just interesting asides that I felt the need to capture. And I will release the whole script, and I'll probably do a full read-through it of my own after the episode comes out. I got a book about the Wilmington, Vermont. It includes the narrow gauge Husik tunnel in Wilmington. Have you told TJ about that? Because I'm sure he'd be very interested. He was, I think, trying to make something like that when we were revising MPS. Not reviving. I mean revising. Alright, so I'm wondering if I actually cut the highway here and I bring it down around to the south. I am right now. Yeah, you should be. You should be. He's definitely going to love to hear that. Probably want to borrow it from you next time he's in Pennsylvania. I'd like to read about that because I am very curious. All right, see you, Ryan. Good chit-chatting. Thanks for coming on, as always. All right, let's straighten this out. Put this here. And then, yeah, do I put an intersection here? I think I might. Yeah, good luck. Please don't get sucked off. Don't get sucked into a tornado, please. I kind of want to draw out the landscape in this direction a little bit more. I know that we sort of start going downhill over here. Let's see. Let's just give as much room on this side as I'm giving on the other side. Oh, hey, Mew's still here. I don't really have any firm ideas as to what this is going to look like, but I'd like to get work up to the river first. And then we will put a little town at the intersection. And I think this is going to be a little bit bigger than the other rivers that we've had. I don't remember where this was flowing from. I should probably look at the map, huh? So pictures, maps, Tolbrand superimposed. I don't know if this river is on the map. It is. Oh yeah, this goes all the way up to Appleton, so this is going to be a pretty good-sized river. Oh, it goes way up. It's a relatively small stream, but it goes way up. So that means I actually might want to make it A, flat, and B, out of water texture. So let's make this blue texture wider so that I know that this is a wider river than the last ones we've come across. I mean, it's not mighty Mississippi, but it's going to be pretty wide, relatively speaking. The name of the river is Hunta. No, this is the Road River, R-H-O-D-E. We can have a Hunter River later. Keep that in mind, because, yeah, we can definitely do that somewhere else. Okay. I think the other thing that I need to do... Well, I need to build up the other bank a little bit, or I should really probably bring this down a little bit. Let's say down to here. And then let's grab this height and just do this. You know, there is a method to my madness, and we will figure it out. Like I'll show you what I'm doing, but it'll probably be a couple episodes from now when I actually come through and build this river because we've got other stuff to do. Curve right off the map like that. Okay, we've got to get this area in here done, which means we need to get some copy-paste blocks of farmland. The one that I kind of want to grab is this one, but we don't have the end of it, which is actually kind of fine. Although this is a little weird. So maybe I grab a... Yeah, I'll grab a 2x3 square of farmland and see how this works. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, if we didn't have a name for that river, Hunta would be a good one. And I keep getting random notifications of stuff about Snapchat. Oh, I think I forgot to do my Be Real today. Oops. Alright, yeah, that's kind of as good as it was going to get. That worked out. You think I can just flip this on its side and put it over here? No, because it's not going to fit. If I put this here, we're going to have a weird, like, half edge of tile. So I need to grab something in this stretch. Probably. Although maybe I just grab these 8. Although this is the road. The Milwaukee Road. What do I do here? Well, I could grab right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab from the edge of this tile this way. It won't be totally done, but it should be good enough. Flip that 90 degrees. Come on. Oh, I missed. Missed a little bit. Also, I kind of want to rotate it the other way. And I probably need to slide it up just a tad. No, it doesn't line up here. Huh. Okay, then I want to slide it back a little bit so that it does line up. I'm investing way too much time into this. This is what I'm going to do instead. Grab farm road. Extend farm road. Did I line it up right? Oh, you know what would help me? Wireframe. I did not line it up right. I'm slightly to the right. Not by much, but I should have known that it was right on a grid line and not on the half measure. So, you know. Well, we are going to have to tweak basically all of these. So, well, you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And I guess I didn't put down... No, I didn't. I put down this and not this. Okay, well, that's fine, because we're going to have to replace it anyway. And with that, I think I'm going to round it out for tonight. I'm very, very hungry, and I have chores to do. I apologize for ending it early after a missed week, but with any luck, I will remember that next week I want to start early, and we will do that. This is the Admiral.